Asanga lagi newi. Amarowi. Okay. Maju pecho. Hi, beautiful people. How about we cook together in this video? Today we'll be eating beans and posho. That's like a very famous food here in Uganda. You know what beans are? But posho is flour that comes from grounded maize, sun-dried grounded maize. When you take it to the maize mill, it turns into a flour that later makes posho. If you're new, my name is Aketch Joy Winnie. Happy to have you here. And if you've always been here, thank you for always being here. I really, really appreciate you. Welcome. Have a seat. Enjoy. Feel at home. I'm cutting into pieces some garden eggs. Garden eggs are a delicacy and they are a thing you can add in anything, literally. You can add garden eggs in meat stew. You can add garden eggs in chicken stew. And with beans, it's so delish. In fact, the word delish is an understatement. So I'll be putting some garden eggs in the beans and then we are going to cook together, literally step by step. We are going to do it together. So enjoy the video. Village life is just so amazing because most of the food we eat, we grow. But if I was in the city, I would be running to go buy some garden eggs. But here you just get them in the garden and prepare, which is just so amazing. Okay, it's time. Need to get the fire lighting, so that's the sauce making. At some point I need to get rid of this thing. It's so shapeless, so annoying. Let me do this. This is literally the fastest way to cook. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think the saucepan is slightly small for this thing. So you push this one closer, slightly. There we go. Yep. Put some vegetable oil. Just a little bit goes a long way. Garden eggs. Ooh. Ooh. Tomatoes. Let's have it marinate. As we cut the onions. If you see me teary, guys, it's not because of a broken heart. It's the onions. The onions last. The order of events doesn't matter, but trust me, once I'm done here, the beans will be tasting so delicious. Let me put some salt. This is good. Maybe a little bit more. Let it marinate. Ooh, that's good. We'll have the beans go in there. That's good. I'll just add a little bit of and in no time that will be ready, and we'll put the posho. Okay, that's lighting good. Ooh, this is looking so good. Okay. This is now water for posho. This water has to get to boiling point before we start making the posho. It's time. Okay. The water has to be at boiling point. Very, very important. Otherwise, you're going to cook posho that is not ready, and your people will tell you you're not a good cook. So you add flour sparingly. Okay, I think I'll need more flour, but let's see. Yeah, I think I'll need more flour. Is it flour or flour? Yeah, I'm gonna need more flour. I'll ask my sister to get me some. Betty! Just a little bit, actually, not a lot. This actually may be enough, because you don't need to put a lot of flour as well. It will make it so stiff, which is not yummy. In Kenya, they call this wogali. In Uganda, we call it posho. In my mother tongue, we call it bando. Oh, I was getting scared, but the flour is enough actually. Perfect amount. Okay. That's the most important part of making bando, because you're either going to make lump sums within the posho, or you're gonna make posho that is not ready. Hey, but where it is now, it's good. That's why also the fire has to be very strong, so that it's really ready well. Okay, we'll cover it for it to cook some more. Okay. The virtues of home making, cooking, cleaning is something that we are taught from a young age. And these particles that are falling down, the hens are going to come here after. And they're going to have the share of that as well. Hope you're not asking me, why don't you just serve them on a plate? No comment.